on Time magazine that said why it's time to retire the 401k and do something better.
You put up 100% of the capital, you take 100% of the risk, and you get 30% of the return.
I have a lot of money in my 401k.
Okay, I'm sorry for you.
Why do you feel sorry for me? It's a way to put money in without paying taxes on it.
It's a way for you to be trapped for 30 years.
Well, you can pull it out when you're
63. How old are you right now?
50.
13 years from now, will taxes be higher or lower?
Higher.
You will wish you would have sold them when you were 50 because you'd pay lower taxes, dude.
You don't pay any taxes when you pull out money out of your 401k if you wait until you're 63.
When you start using that money, you're going to pay taxes, bro. You weren't charged taxes while it sat there. What's wrong with you? You're not.
IRS allows penalty-free withdrawals from retirement accounts after the age of 59 and a half.
Penalty-free, not tax-free. So they're going to charge you a penalty. They're going to put handcuffs on you to sell it before then. But dude, when you're 63 years old, when you start withdrawing, you're going to start paying taxes at that point.
Yeah, you're right. 401k withdrawals are tax exempt.
Exactly.
Picture this. You and I go into business together. You are going to do all the work, but I am your business partner. If the business struggles along the way, you must take care of it. I won't offer any financial protection. Keep in mind that whatever you build the business to be worth, when you sell it or liquidate it, I will get 1/3, which is guaranteed. Here is the kicker. During my hard time, I have all the rights to increase the percentage. If you want to sell the business early, then I will charge 10% penalty in addition to my 1/3. And lastly, if you want to sell it later than what I want, I will force you to sell it and share my portion sooner than later. Now my question to you is, would you like to do business with me? I just described your traditional 401k or IRA. The business partner is Mr. Uncle Sam. By the way, I am not entirely unfavorable about 401k or IRA. They add value in your wealth building strategy, particularly with company matching benefits. As a side note, if you contribute more than your employer match or the company match, then you need to ask yourself, what are you trying to accomplish with that over contribution? Well, if you say tax defer, my soul-searching question to you is, do you think the marginal interest rate will increase in the future? Most probably yes. Here are a few reasons. First one is a national debt. The current national debt is roughly 36 trillion. Of course, if the country wants to reduce their debt, one of the feasible options is to increase the marginal interest rate. And number two, the marginal interest rate is not fixed. If you look at our history, since 1913 to 2024, it was fluctuating. It's 100% volatile. So no one can predict what the marginal interest rate is going to be in the future. Now let's talk about other aspect of 401k. The first one, the traditional 401k or IRA or tax defer account, which means when you contribute money to your retirement account like traditional 401k or IRA, you are not going to pay any tax. However, when you withdraw your money from those retirement accounts, you must pay tax. And you need to ask yourself, what happens if the marginal interest rate increases in the future, especially when your retirement is around the corner? Number two, certain retirement accounts like traditional 401k or IRA or Roth 401k or IRA are tied up with stock market performance. When market goes up, you can see the positive value in your portfolio. At the same time, when market goes down due to market volatility, you can see the negative values in your portfolio. Just ask yourself, when your retirement is around the corner, if the stock market underperformed due to market volatility, do you have a plan B to take care of yourself? Well, if you look back our history, in 2000, during dot-com bubble, even in 2008, during global financial crisis, the stock market was down for 2 years in a row. And we know what happened during pandemic in 2020. In addition to that, the stock market encountered correction every 3 to 4 years on average. If any of this uncertainty happens during your retirement, do you have a plan B to take care of yourself? And number 3, do you know if you access your 401k before you turn into 59 and a half, you have to pay 10% penalty in addition to tax. And lastly, you will be forced to take minimum required distribution from your 401k once you turn into 73. The reason is simple. When we contribute money to traditional 401k, we say to Mr. Uncle Sam that during contribution phase, we are not going to pay any tax. However, when we withdraw the money from traditional 401k, we will pay tax. The takeaway from this video is, if you contribute more than your employer match, then you need to ask yourself, what are you trying to accomplish with that over contribution? At the same time, 401k had value if you do employer match, because that's a free money that you get from your employer. And secondly, rather than putting all your money in 401k, you must do diversification. And I will leave you with series of questions. You need to ask yourself, what if the stock market underperforms when your retirement is around the corner? And what if the stock market goes down for 2 years in a row or during your retirement age? Do you have a plan B to take care of yourself? And lastly, do you think the marginal interest rate will go high in the future? If so, then how you can take care of yourself during those hard times? If you want to know how to build plan B and what are things need to be considered when you building a plan B, then watch this video. In a nutshell, you have to consider 4 cornerstones. The first one is safety, second one is growth, and the third one is tax advantages, and the last one is protected from market loss. Guys, if you find this video added any value to you, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel Be a Moon, Not a Star. And share that with your friends. Let's make informed decisions about what we do. We'll see you there in another video a week from now. Until then, I am Prakash, signing off.